Can everyone hear me right now?
Yes, sir.
Good, because I'm not going to get much louder than this. All right, today I'm going to be talking about the law of the chain. Now, the law of the chain states that a team is impacted by its weakest link. Next slide, please. Now, before we do any of this, who here has seen a chain before?
I have, sir.
Good, so that's most of us. If you haven't seen a chain before, I have some pictures up there. But it's pretty much a big, long piece of interconnected metal.
Yes, sir.
Now, as we learned from the law of Mount Everest, as the challenge increases, so does the need for teamwork, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, the law of the chain represents a team, and each link of your chain is one team member, yes?
Yes, sir.
That means that as the challenge increases, so does the length of your chain. Next slide, please. Beautiful. Now, as we increase the length of our chain, we increase the likelihood of finding a weak link. Now, a weak link could be many things. It could be someone maybe not pulling their weight, not trying hard enough, or someone that just doesn't know how to do their job. There are a lot of different things. But no matter what, if that person can't, won't, or shouldn't do the job, then the entire team suffers. Now, who here has ever seen a chain pull something? Surprisingly less of us. Okay. So, when a chain is pulling something, the force is applied equally throughout the chain. But if it has a weak link, that chain will break. And all of a sudden, can the object be moved anymore? No, because the chain broke. Next slide, please. Beautiful. That is why we should not have weak links. Because if the chain breaks, we can't achieve our goals. And if people aren't willing to put in the work, then our chain will break. Next slide, please. Now let's talk about how we forge our chain, so to speak, or our team. Now the first step in our chain is to pick out members of our team. Now, when you choose people for your team, you need to make sure that they can do the job that's required. As we learned in the law of the niche presented by Mr. Hatch, every single team member has different skills and needs to be put in their respective place for the chain to work. If someone is not in their niche, the chain will break. Beautiful. Now, in order to strengthen our chain, because inevitably we're all going to have some weak links. It's a feature of life, and nobody is going to be perfect. No one in this room is perfect. So in order to bring us to as close to perfection as we can, we need to make sure that our team helps elevate our weak link. That could be through encouragement, challenge, pushing them, or maybe if they needed, just flat out explaining it to them. But no matter what, we need to be able to strengthen our chain so that way we can reach our goals. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Now, our chain. As black belts, we're all in one chain, we're one team, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. If you answer no to that, you should not be here. I didn't hear any no's, so that's just a general warning. But our chain might have some weak links, because nobody's perfect at everything. Like, I need some help with my comic tricks. I'm certainly not as good as Mr. Martinez. But at the same time, Mr. Martinez isn't as good as swords. So we need to challenge each other and bring each other up. But there's one thing that needs to be done. If you realize that a weak link refuses to be helped or refuses to learn, They should be cut out from your chain. Because you should not sacrifice all of your time trying to fix one person when the entire chain is trying to accomplish a goal. So remember, when you do that, you need to be quick, be concise, and be blunt. Yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, in order to see the law of the chain put into action, we're going to do an activity. So everyone stand up.
Yes, sir.
You will need to form groups of 10 people. Go.
Yes, sir.
Once you have your group of 10, please spread out and take an eat.
Yes, sir.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then everyone stand up.
Yes, sir.
Now, in order to demonstrate the law of the chain, each member of your group is one link, and you are all one team, yes?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to call out a random form or combination. No matter what, if one person on your team doesn't know the form or combination, you take a knee, yes?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Perfect, on.
Yes, sir.
Start off thinking these ones. Do the first 4 moves, yes?
Yes, sir.
Go. Good. No one took a knee. I'd be kind of concerned if you did. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, all right.
Yes, sir.
First 4 moves. Go. This is interesting 4 moves. Okay, reset.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, opponent.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
Four moves.
Again, an interesting 4 moves. Reset.
Yes, sir.
This next one is going to start getting a little bit more complicated.
Yes, sir.
Prepare for Basada. I don't know, some of those guys were following you. Begin. Reset. Everyone stand up.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the weakest link on your team, which for many of you is a brown red or high brown, does not know Basada.
Yes, sir.
Change the first 4 moves. Go.
All
You have 30 seconds.
All right,
Good job, Alpha.
Yes, sir.
Let's see who effectively strengthened the chain. Begin. Who's that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my brown lads. Congratulations, you've done the first 4 moves. Awesome. Everyone else, congratulations. You just topped. Said brown lads, the first 4 moves. Awesome. I will not make you do Twilight Zone today. Come back a little, please.
Yes, sir.
Three, two, one. Good. Now, I don't necessarily have a slide for this, but we're just going to do a quick debrief here as to how this game is along the chain. Now, you saw that the weakest link of the chain dragged the entire team down, right?
Yes, sir.
But what happened when you strengthened said chain? Mr. Martinez.
The whole team got better.
The whole team got better. See how that works?
Yes, sir.
That is why the law of the chain is important. Thank you.
Yes, Everybody stand up. Yes,